welcome back to another Potato League. Today, a PvT. This is my best matchup. I've got a over 60% win rate in PvT right now. Of course, it's just in Platinum. But I've beaten Diamond, Terran, and things like that, and I wanted to take a look at this game because T-Spirit here beat me, and I felt like I was playing very well. Like, I was playing how I usually play against Terran, where I like defend all their crap, and then I just go, all right, I'll get a bunch of Immortals and Charge Lots and Colossus and Storm, and then move out with massive upgrades before like the 13-minute mark, maxed out, and just win. And this guy did very well. I asked him after the game if he was an actual plat, and I did some research, and he seems like he is. It seems like he is an actual plat. I mean, he's got 600 APM right now. I actually want to see what he's doing. He's just clicking buttons. I mean, that's fine. I do the same. But 500 APM is like pro league APM. Like, this dude had super APM for what he was doing. So that's, you know, I believe him. I believe that it wasn't smurfing, that he was just a good player. But yeah, Jesus, 500 APM average is a lot. So let me kind of just take you through this on ×2 right now. So the mistakes I'm making, I want to see what I'm kind of screwing up first. So this opener, I don't think I'm making any massive mistakes in my opener. I should do. I got a probe over there. I see that he's expanding out. He only had one gas, so this is very standard stuff. So I'm not afraid. I'm gonna take mine, get my stalker, start warp gate. 22 pylons, fine. So my opener is okay. I have no issues with my opener. I'm gonna get 2 stalkers and start Robo Twilight. So let's see if I do this on time. I know I'm microing a probe over here. Okay, so Robo is a little late. Twilight, let's see if I get it on time. As soon as I get 100. Alright, it's slightly late, but that's nothing to write home about. I'm not forgetting it for like 15-20 seconds. Alright, then after that, okay, yeah, I get my second 2 gates after this. I don't block in my Robo. Get the observer out. Yep, so my build, my opener is fine. Up until about 5 minutes, I don't think I'm going to make too many massive mistakes. Start blink here, and then usually I get 3rd stock out. 4 or 6 is when I usually expand out, but I didn't have what was going on down there, so I kind of stayed home. And then I was a little bit worried, so right here, one thing I did is just a stylistic choice. Before I usually take my 3rd, then warp in 3 stalkers, but this time I went, alright, I haven't been over there with my probe for a little while. I saw him expanding out. I know that I'm not going to have like 1 base all-in aggression or anything like that, but I am expecting something, so I just decided to warp in 3 more before I got anything. So I have all my stalkers here. And now I see that, I take a shield battery right away, just because I didn't know exactly what was going on. I see that he's only got 2 over here, so now I'm still spending my cash. I'm not floating any minerals. I've got my 3rd down. Let me take a look at units. Workers, I'm ahead on workers because Protoss. Getting blink, almost finished. Then I'm gonna. Okay, so one thing. Okay. I defend his Liberator. He's killed one of my workers. So yeah, this is like I'm defending everything. Now one thing, at blink usually I walk across the map. So let's take a look at what's going on right now. He has 2 Cyclones on my side with a Liberator. I've got an Immortal and a bunch of Stalker, Blink Stalker, and I'm starting to hit more and more Immortals right now. I have my vision over here on his side, so I know that he's not moving out, but I don't think I actually... Oh, can you even see that? Oh, man. Barely. That is awesome. So one thing... I noticed that he's going bio. I see the reactor, and I see the marine count and everything like that. I should move this over a little bit to look at what's on those reactors, because if it was like factory, then this could have been just like Vikings or something like that. He could have been doing mech, but I saw the marine count here and thought, This seems like bio and just opening Cyclones to not die. This is what I did against Protoss' Terran. So, at this point, next thing I'm going to be doing is getting charge. My upgrades should be down, so my upgrades are a little bit late, but I've been ahead on upgrades for the majority of the game. And one thing I didn't do is I didn't move out with these stalkers to try to get some damage. I have 3 gates at home, so 3 gates and a shield battery. So I could have defended this. I could have left my immortal home and I would have been no problem. The Liberator coming in, I could have had stuff into position. So I feel like maybe I should have gone out and at least tried to take some damage with these stalkers here, and I didn't. I was kind of afraid because I wasn't scouting. So first mistake is I've got the observer over here. That's step 1. I'm not actually looking at what he's making. I don't have the APM for that, so I need to start doing that. So let's keep on going. So I could have done some damage with some stalkers over there just to get kind of out. So I kill, especially after I kill these. Especially after I kill those. I even get the blink. I get out. I should have gone across the map and taken a look at what's going on here. I catch this. I catch this. I put everything back. Got a little bit of gas, but I'm starting my upgrades before 7 minutes. Should be before 6. When do I get charge? Charge is a little bit late. Okay, so here's something. Okay, so here's a mistake. Charge. I'm not getting charge. I've got the gas for it. But how many workers am I at? Okay, I'm at 50 workers, so I'm expanding out my gates. If I expand out these gates and then get charge, I'll consider this decent for platinum. So let's see really quick. Am I making any mistakes? I do see the move out with the observer. I see that he's coming in with a whole heap of marines and such. So I'm just going to try to catch him out. I've got my sentries and things like that. So I'm not super worried about this right now. I'm just trying to catch him out in the map. Just looking at my cash. It's going up. It's going up. Okay, there's Twilight. And now I'm realizing, okay, yeah. Okay. Getting some more stalkers in case he tries to bring in a Liberator, something behind this. Floating 1,000 minerals. Floating 1,000 minerals. Okay, there it goes. I'm expanding to my 4th. 54 workers. So I'm taking an early 4th. Okay, so I just don't have the micro ability. That's one of my mistakes. I had to stay alive and catch him out to defend, but... Alright, so let's see. I'm starting up 2-2. Let's take a look at upgrades. I think I would say I'm ahead on upgrades. I'm ahead on upgrades. I've got some stalkers come back into the main. Again, I'm really worried about Liberator drop, so I put this observer over here so I can take my army together. Because I always send a Liberator in. When I'm playing Terran, I always send a Liberator in behind. Alright, so I'm at 60 workers, he's at 60 workers. I'm moving across the map. So at this point, I'm actually feeling very confident with my match. After I just keep blocking and blocking. Ah, here we go. Here's a big mistake. Storm. I don't get Storm for a while. I should have Storm finished by now. And I didn't warp them into Archons, so they're kind of a useless unit for this. I lost more than I needed to lose there. So big mistake here is also I'm not getting Storm fast enough. I have charge, I have almost +2 finished, 2-2 finished, but I don't have Storm. I've got a robotics pay because I see he's going bio, so I'm going to start making Colossi. I've got enough of an immortal count to kind of keep damage down. And I'm just going to... At this point, after I keep defending, I think, okay, I'm just going to macro out and hit him when I've got 200 supply. That was what I was thinking at this point right here. So, just going to try to make sure that I'm defending my most valuable points. I put everything in front of my 4th base. And now I'm just trying to go through spending. Trying to not get supply blocked. Making sure that I can get into any tanks or anything that he wants to get into. And now I'm doing charge let immortal Archon. I have my observer still over here saying that he's not moving out. He's going very heavy into bio. So which is why I'm starting to get Colossus. I still don't have Storm. This is big. I think this really hurts me. If I had Storm and Colossus, charge lot, I think I would have done much more damage on this. I catch him here. And this is when I realized I don't have Storm, and I warped them into Archons. I was planning on doing a lot more damage with that, but I don't have it. And I still don't start Storm. When do I start Storm? When do I start Storm? Alright, so what this is my tech switch. As I approach my max out, I start teching into carriers and getting the fleet beacon to get the mothership, the mothership. And I want to get some damage done on his economy, because I know that he's got 4 bases. I think I have that information. No, but I assume he's on more than 2 bases with the amount of production and things that he's coming across the map with. But I've got map vision to see where he's coming across, to not get caught by surprise by any weird drops or any moving. I don't have any vision here, but I'm actually pushing into his third. So even if he was coming in here, I think I would pull him back home with this push. So my map vision is okay. I come in, I take his base, and then I just go home. I probably could have taken it. I probably could have taken his army, but I don't feel like I need to. Taking that base was huge. And now he's forced to move out. And again, I'm feeling really confident here. So I'm getting closer and closer to max out. I've got Colossus. Do I have Storm yet? I'm starting to get Storm now. This is a massive mistake. I should have had Storm forever ago. If I had Storm earlier, I would have been able to just storm all that army. Look how juicy that would have been. Storm, and then GG. So I think Storm would have been amazing about 2 minutes ago. And I could have had it, I think about 4 or 5 minutes ago. So big mistake is Storm. If I look at upgrades, I'm on 3-3, he's on 2-1. So I'm on a massive upgrade advantage right now. So it's actually melting all of his army. So I clean everything up. 40, 43. We're pretty close. I'm floating so many minerals I'm not spending. I think it's my gateways are on cooldown, I'm assuming. Yeah. Alright, so no. Here's what's going on. I'm banking cash to switch into carrier to 3. So I see a lot of the pros do 3 Stargate carrier upgrades. Getting into carrier with the, what is it? Graviton Catapult. I think I go too much, like I wait too long. I think I need to stay on Charged Lot Immortal Archon and then slowly trade into carrier, not just like have no army and then go up to carrier, because we were close on army. I was above him by about 8 supply on army. Now he's above me by about 2 army supply. So coming over here, trying to get some damage done. He's got a whole bunch of stuff. He's macroing very well. I'm floating 5,000 minerals. I could have had, yeah, again, like, I'm waiting for these carriers. And then after I'm warping these carriers, I'll probably get Mothership Core, Graviton Catapult, and then a bunch of Zealots. Is what I'm assuming. Do I get a bunch of Zealots? What's my warp in? High Templar to make Archons. Or for Storm, yeah, I make Archons, because Storm just finished. I should have had it forever ago. And now I'm just going to get... I should have added on more gates at this point. Or maybe put some cannons down to defend against this. Some shield battery. Ah, you know what? Some shield batteries right here. Okay, so here's another big mistake I think I made. If we look at upgrades, I'm on 3-3, he's on 2-2. I've got splash damage. I mean, he's got... We're almost on the same army values, but he's going to try to attack through a choke point. I should have stayed here and attacked this. I think if I had attacked this, I would have been fine. But what I was thinking here is, I saw this coming. I saw this coming with my observer here. I have my observer on the map, so I saw this mess coming. And I was taking a 6th base up in this corner. So I was thinking, okay, this is a nice base. It still has 16 mineral patches, or 8 mineral patches, but I'm taking this. I want to get these carriers out. These carriers are almost here, And then I think I can take this army with Colossus, Archon, Charge Lot, Carrier. Was my idea. But I don't think I needed to give it up. So I'll show you, I'll walk through what happened. So I say, okay, I'm gonna let him take this base. I'm gonna try to pull my workers. No, I don't pull my workers, so he's killed 15 of my workers now. So I get over here. I'm making more carriers, more charge lots behind this. I'm pulling my Colossus back. And again, yeah, here we go, 69 to 92 army. So now he's ahead of me on army. And I think the reason for that is, when he attacked into me, I could have been much, much more maxed out, but I wasn't spending cash because I was trying to bank up for carriers. So I want to take a look at 15 minutes, 17 minutes. For 2 minutes, how many times did I warp in? I want to take a look. So now I think he's got a new base over here. I'm going to try to go take his base out is what I'm going to do now. Try to keep him home so I can get cash for. I try to attack into this. This was stupid. He had way more army than me. I gave him my army. I gave him my carriers. If I had gone home again right here, yeah, I wasn't dead. I don't think I was dead, but he killed my army. And he was coming across the map with 100 supply. And I would have had some zealots. So, yeah, he was good, but I was screwing up. 2 big mistakes I made at the end there. The carrier switch was okay. Attacking his base was okay. Everything I was doing was okay, but I didn't need to throw my army away, and I didn't need to throw this base away. If I had just put all of my stuff at the top of this ramp, I think I would have made him rotate around, which would have given me more time to get my carriers out and not lose this base, and keep this economy going. And then over here, when I attacked into his 4th, this was a good time for me to attack into his 4th, but I lost 6 carriers and 2 Colossus and a Mothership Core when I did that. So I should have just gone home. I should have just ran away from this army and let him chase me back home, and then have more charge lots down here with my cloaked charge lots and Mothership Core with carriers with this bio. I think I would have won. It's getting no storm also hurt. So I made a lot of mistakes on this game, but it wasn't like I was just floating a lot of cash the whole game too. So my macro wasn't perfect. My positioning wasn't perfect. Things I did well was scout the map, always see where he was and when he was coming in. And that is usually enough to kill a Terran. But this guy was playing better than me, so I lost it. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. Get Storm is, I think, what we can all walk away from. Switching into carriers and Mothership Core is a good idea, but also have units. Just have like other units and not just wait for a bunch of carriers to come out, because you need other units to stay alive until carriers come out. So that was a good learning game, very good experience from that, and I hope to have more for you soon. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.